Thank you for sticking with me into part two. The content I needed to record was longer than the platform I was using would allow, and so the things talked about being at the end of the last video are actually going to be in this video, this part two of the video. We will begin where we left off after the last course sequence. This is the next course sequence that students could possibly take. A student who struggles but earns course credit for Algebra 1 can take Math Models with Applications as their next high school math course. This is an option that would be helpful for any student who struggles to succeed in Algebra 1. However, many students do not want to delay taking Algebra 2 and Geometry because of the impact of mathematics learning on science success. Students can choose to take Math Models with Applications and Geometry concurrently. This has the benefit of strengthening students' algebraic skills in Math Models, alongside the practice with linear equations that comes naturally in geometry, so that the student will be thoroughly prepared for success in Algebra 2 the following school year. Thereafter, students can choose an additional math credit beyond Algebra 2, because they took 2 math classes concurrently earlier in high school. The student will have 5 high school math credits if all courses are successfully completed, and can graduate with an endorsement if all other endorsement requirements are met, since Algebra 2 is one of their math credits. If the student takes accelerated mathematics in middle school and earns their Algebra 1 credit in middle school, then the student will be able to take calculus in high school. After successful completion of pre-calculus or its equivalent, for example, one equivalent we offer is through our section of Algebra 2 Pre-AP that addresses both Algebra 2 and pre-calculus curriculum, known as A2PC. Then students can choose from either Pre-AP Calculus or AP Calculus AB. Both courses address similar content, and one is not a prerequisite for the other. Students who want the option that could potentially earn them college credit should choose AP Calculus AB. Students who want to continue their mathematics learning beyond pre-calculus and have exposure to calculus curriculum that will prepare them for success taking calculus in college, but do not want the added stress of an AP exam in mathematics, should choose pre-AP calculus. If a student telescoped in mathematics, in addition to taking accelerated mathematics in middle school, then the student will have options beyond AP Calculus AB. The next course in the sequence after AP Calculus AB is AP Calculus BC. If the student still has time in high school, we offer 2 options beyond AP Calculus BC that are both AP weighted and count toward high school graduation credits, but neither of which garner college credit for the student. These courses provide exposure to more complex calculus and its applications. The next course in the sequence is Multivariable Calculus, with content approximately equivalent to Calculus 3 in college. The final course we offer in the sequence is Differential Equations. No matter the order that your student chooses to take courses in high school, as long as they have the prerequisite course credit and knowledge, their success will be supported. In January, your student's math teacher will make course recommendations to provide guidance as the student selects courses later in the spring semester. The main thing is that your course selections take you down the path you want to get to. Will the math classes you choose take you where you want to go? Thanks for watching.